And I don't think most of the asset management world understands how powerful the convergences are going to be between and among the technologies that are evolving today.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we're going to talk about Bitcoin, S-curve, AI, adoption, all that kind of stuff with Cathie Wood of ARK Invest. Yeah, so they're pretty heavy into Bitcoin and technology pretty much. So what we're going to do today is look at the S-curve. Where are we in this whole grand scheme of things? So let's hear what she has to say about this.
As we're looking at S-curves, so new technologies, they start out slowly and then they gain momentum and you end up into the steep part of this S-curve. Well, I think we are at a very similar point in both Bitcoin and AI. They're both moving into the steep part of the S-curve. So you have S-curves feeding S-curves, creating opportunities for explosive growth potentials.
So this is what an S-curve looks like. It pretty much starts slow, starts rising, goes steeply up, and then curves back to level out. So that's an S-curve, right? The beginning would be innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and pretty much at the end, the laggards. And who are those? That's the TV watching video game kind of people, social media nut jobs. Those are the laggards. All right, so after we hear a little bit more from Cathie Woods, we're going to see where we're at right now in the Bitcoin adoption S-curve. I have a chart. We'll take a look at it so we can pretty much see where we're at. All right, let's hear Cathie Wood.
The first convergence that served ARK really well was Tesla. Most people thought Tesla was an auto company. It is not, of course. It is the convergence between among three of our major innovation platforms. Robots, autonomous vehicles are robots and will be robots. Energy storage, they will be electric. It is the most efficient and least expensive solution. And three, artificial intelligence. They're going to be powered by AI, autonomous taxi platforms. And I think many people have been shocked at the explosive growth of Tesla. And we haven't seen anything yet because autonomous hasn't happened yet. So pretty excited about that.
All these things that Cathie is talking about here, we are still early. This is all early adoption right now. When we can combine all these things together, the explosion of technology that's about to happen is going to be parabolic, right? And then when you put Bitcoin in on that as well, it's a no-brainer. All right, let's hear what else she has to say.
I've always thought there would be something to discuss in terms of Bitcoin converging with some of these other technologies. Our first experience with convergence around Bitcoin was right after Elon had put Bitcoin on Tesla's balance sheet. And then he was faced with an onslaught of controversy around how environmentally destructive Bitcoin is or was. And we ended up working with Block Square, Jack Dorsey and his crypto team. And we put together a seminar, which I believe is still up, right, Yassine? It's still up on.
That's right.
Yes. And I think it was called the B word. So we talked about a convergence that would turn the tide in terms of this thinking that Bitcoin is environmentally damaging. This idea of the convergence between Bitcoin and energy ecosystems. It's been very interesting to watch Exxon put Bitcoin machines in its natural gas fields to capture the gas. Instead of letting it flare, the excess gas into the ecosystem, it powers Bitcoin mining machines. And they did that in 6 different countries around the world. There are other examples where Bitcoin has become a part of utility ecosystems. So when utilities put in very large energy storage units in a very sunny place, for example, like Florida, it will fill up the storage. Sun will fill up the storage, and the excess power goes into minting Bitcoin. So utility ecosystems can even overbuild their solar and wind systems. So again, very exciting convergence. And I also wanted to alert everyone, we are putting out a paper in the fourth quarter about convergence and how powerful the growth trajectories become when these technology convergences take place.
All right, so let me show you where we're at right now on this Bitcoin adoption curve, right? Well, thereabouts where we're at. I can't pinpoint it exactly, but we're going to take a look right now. But I think you can see where it's going. Technology, cryptocurrency, all this innovation is only going to go in like one direction. There's going to be volatility, of course, looking at it at the short term, but you'd span out over the long term, and it'll just pretty much be a straight line, straight up. So let's take a look where we're at with the Bitcoin S-curve. What do you guys think? I think the chart is right. We're pretty much around where it says you are here. We're probably a tiny bit, tad bit higher, but yeah, this straight line is coming, and we're all pretty early. So this is not financial advice. Don't have to panic. We still got time. DCA, slowly and surely build your portfolio. The time is now, the market is low, and this is the best time to do it, right? Never put in more than you can afford to lose, people. Be very careful. All right, so I highly suggest everybody that if you want to get your S-curve going up, your brain S-curve, check out these books, must-read books. The Bitcoin Standard, the Bitcoin book, and for those of you that like a bit more depth in your lives, these are some really awesome books to check out. I'm not going to say the names because I'll get censored, but here you go. Check it out if you want some truth bombs in your life. Down here as well. This person right here, Tamara, she's on trial right now in Canada. Give her your support. Let her know you're here. All right, everybody. Take it easy. This is the Crypto Realm. Play hard, trade smart.